What is a ray of light? The ray of light is the path through which light wave travels. Path, P-A-T-H, through which light wave travels. It's the path through which light wave travels. The path through which light wave travels is known as what, everybody? Ray. Let's do beams. The beams of light. The beam of light is the combination of two or more rays of light. The beams of light is the combination of two or more rays of light. The combination of two or more rays of light. So when you see a torchlight, you do not see ray of light. You see beam of light. Because each of the light is called ray of light. Okay, let's write everybody. We have three types of beams of light. We have three types of beams of light. We have three types of beams of light. The first one is parallel beam. So this is the parallel beam. Remember that parallel lines will never meet. You can see parallel beams of light. Parallel beams of light. Example of parallel beams of light. Car headlamp. Example of parallel beams of light. To discover that car headlamp at night does not travel like this. They go straight. The same thing, searchlight. All those lights that assassin used to use, they don't scatter. They go straight. So we call them parallel beams of light. Parallel beams of light. So what would you say? If everything here is called beam, then only one of these is called whatever ray. So only one is called ray. So when the ray come together, they form what is called beam. Who can define a parallel beam of light? Are you sure? Okay, what if you say it like this? It is a beam formed by the parallel combinations of rays. It is a beam formed by the parallel combinations of rays. It is a beam formed by the parallel combinations of rays. It is a beam formed by the parallel combinations of rays. The second type of beam that we have is called converging beam. Converging beam. This one we meet at the same point. You can see? Instead of the light to be traveling, they converge at the same point. We call this a converging beam. Who can define this? It contains rays that meet at what? At point. It contains rays of light that meet at point. That is why we call them converging. They converge. They contain rays of light that meet at the point. The third one is a diverging beam of light. No, it's not. Diverging beam of light. This one, they do not meet at a point. You can see diverging beam. So example of diverging beam is flashlights. Example of diverging beam is flashlights, also known as your torchlight. Or holy, if you, I remember one time I was living on the streets, and on that street we were doing something called vigilante. We used to share ourselves. A group of the streets will be on duty tonight. The following day, another set of you. So what actually happened was, please are we listening? We caught a thief, and the thief wanted to fly through over the fence rather. You know what we did? We flashed the torchlight on his face. They just on it. No, midnight. They just on torchlight on your face and off it. The next thing is, so torchlight is known as what? Flash. Another example of a diverging beam of light is candle. Candle start from the point and the lights. Are we together? The same thing from your bulb, bulb, bulb that you have at home, is an example of a diverging light. Light from projector lens. Light from projector lens. Most of them are converging. Projector lens. Do you know what is called a projector?
Yes.
Light from projector lens is also a good example of what a converging beam of light. Definition of diverging. I feel you should know. Hello. Diverging beams of light are rays that travels okay, how do I say it like this? They move away from each other. You get what I'm saying now? They move away. As the light travels, they move away from each other. But converging, as the light travels, they meet at a point. But this one, as they travels, they move away from each other. You get what I'm saying now? But this one, as they travel parallel. They travel to meet at a point. They travel by what? Moving away from each other. Any question like this? And I see the fact that please listen. We are close by exactly. Okay, we are supposed to close 12, but because I came late, I'm going to close 12:30. Then we'll go. Please, 12:30. Hello, please no noise. Can we move? Are you sure we can move? Okay. Obadiah, are you sure? Okay, let's move. Let's move. Look up, everybody. Look at this mirror. Hello. These are normal lights. I'm not going to say this again. This one is 30 degrees. They now ask you the place name. We're going to talk about mirror. In the nearest future, JAMB students, are we listening to this?
Yes, sir.
In the nearest future, JAMB student does not have time to what? To solve that question. All they just need is an idea. I told one of my students, he saw the workings of this work in the textbook, and he was like, Uncle, what's the answer of this? And I told him the answer immediately. He was like, I should come and see the workings. And I saw the workings. The workings was actually long. But JAMB student does not have time. They only need to see one thing. Then they know the answer. They only need to do what? To see one thing. Then they know the answer. Don't worry, very soon we'll be doing how to answer questions in WIAC. What you can see for you to know that this is what they are asking. Please listen. The answer to this question, any angle you find there is the answer to this question. Any angle you find there should encase in nearest future. The angle here is the answer to this question. So you can see that instead of you picking your pen, solve. Your own is to do what? Your own is to understand that the angle at a glance here is the angle of reflection. Then let me prove that to you. I would like you to look at what I'm doing. I'm not going to do it again. So these are normal. So this is 30 and this is R. Look up everybody. Are we together? If here is 30, it is known that A will be 60, right?
Yes, sir.
Because 60 plus 30 makes this angle 90. Remember that angle of reflection is equal to angle of incidence. This is incident, this is reflected. So this is 60 also. If here is 60, this place is also going to be what? 30. Remember alternate angle in mathematics. 30 that is here will also be 30 here. Then if here is 30, this is the incident on this mirror too. Then this R is going to also be what? 30 degrees. It is easy to know. JAMB student in the nearest future, if you are being asked this particular question as a diagram in your JAMB, the angle at the glance of the first mirror is the angle of reflection on the second mirror. It is very, very easy. The angle of glance in the first mirror is the angle of reflection on the second mirror. It is easier to know. So the correct answer to R is what, everybody? 30 degrees. Very simple. The correct answer to R is 30. Let's just do if here is 40 degrees, because angle here is more change in incident. Let's talk about mirror. We should talk about mirror, but before we talk about mirror, let's write this subtopic, everybody. Inclined mirror. We'll talk about mirror extensively, but let's do inclined. I have done this in the class, but most of you might not know. The formula for number of image forms on inclined mirror. I gave you this in the class. 360 degrees over theta minus 1. Do you remember that formula? I gave you in the class. Number of image forms is 360 divided by theta minus 1 on an inclined mirror. Can we also note again, everybody, that if two mirrors are parallel to each other, if two mirrors are parallel to each other, if two mirrors are parallel to each other, the number of image formed is at infinity. The number of image formed is at infinity. The number of image formed is at infinity. Anybody with textbook, please? How many of you greeted this boy? What's his name? Yeah. Me, fellowship material. How many of you went to do material? Today for Ankara, tomorrow for Johnny. So now I want to go room. It's okay. Write this question, everybody. A mirror is inclined at angle 60 to each other. A mirror is inclined at angle 60 to each other. A mirror is inclined at angle 60 to each other. A mirror is inclined at angle 60 to each other. Find the number of images formed. Find the number of images. The one who does not have to pay for the registration. Now, they also pay for the registration of them. They not be this is where no, it's not. Please have yourself. The symbol of silver is AG. That's the symbol of silver. The air that quotes of glass is silver. Position of the mirror. You put the mirror here, you're going to see the mirror. You put the mirror as the number 3. Very simple. Applications of the mirror. Applications of the mirror. This one and this one is why this one put your heart on make sure that you see that. So why this is also assist